Alright, thought that we got it. Yeah, to bullshit. Try to find mine. We're live again. What up?
Who's this one for? But you already made it.
There we go.
What is this?
Maybe. Are you getting pinned? We got one person in here. Maybe it's working. Throw something in chat. One person, two people. Throw something in chat. If I got it going on or not, I don't know. But alright. Dave Lee, what's up, dude? I'm live. We're doing it. All right. We got it going on, man. How you doing, Dave Lee? Welcome in. I'm just here to talk a bunch of bullshit, right? Out of all the snow. But we haven't had any this year. Be 3 inches at the most. We usually get, a lot. We gotta see what the fuck. Let's do this. Oh, New England up. You're up northeast. All right. I'm out west. Gotta make me a drink. I'm gonna go live for a minute. Just, not too long, but welcome in. Good to see you. I gotta make me a new drink. Will you just find my thing on a live feed or what? Blah, blah, blah. There you go. Fuck yeah, man. That's all it is. Blah, 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 blah. So, guys, come on up. Don't be scared. Want to make me another drink? No.
Anybody want a cool little container that some joint supplements were in, and it's pretty cool. It's got a lid. No? I'll keep it. I've been keeping these so I can give people weed without it smell. Revert.
Saturday, fuck yeah, girl.
Do.
I don't know where check to.
There it is. You want one? You have one. You can have two today.
Man. What's everybody up to? What up? I was bored, figured I'd go live. All right, Daisy. So you guys gonna come up? You scared? Don't let fucking fear hold you back. Like Josh says, be scared for fuck's sakes. Cheers.
Cheers.
On who you are, man.
Talk about stool. Here, you can have that.
Thanks. I just got this card. It's as good as an ace. It's like an ace. You know what I mean? You guys probably don't. That's fine. Yeah. You shouldn't have quit, Dave. Keep on smoking it.
Does that mean I'm probably
Well, on the way in Park City, but he's home now already. Yeah, right.
No, they're in his wife's car.
took her on vacation partly?
His kid's truck's broke down, so he's driving his dad's.
He's got friends with him then.
All right.
Boy. That's on my go have fun, huh?
Party my dad. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Party my dad's gone. Right? Have the house to yourself. I don't know. When I was 17, shit, I threw some big parties. I mean, cops come to there's too many people, right?
Everybody went.
Yep.
Remember the time when Gabby got stuck on the fence and by his coat?
God damn it.
dad just sleeping with talking.
Well, at least you're not smoking now. That's fine. But that said, people in here, but only two of you are talking. Good guess on of this. From China. Yeah. Yeah, you just stay there and work. You don't have to comment no more. Just work in there. You don't have to say nothing. Be a lurker. You know, if you're not talking, you're stalking. So, whatever. Oh, yeah. When you have something really to say, you got one guy talking. And Matt won't even come up. Fucker, come on, Matt. Oh, Swan Song. Yeah, you'll be a lurker. That's fine. As long as you guys are here watching. Hey. Who gives a fuck what we're doing? See, my lives aren't very fun. We don't do much here. We just talk. We don't play music. Well, I can't. If I have some up here with it doing, I can maybe. But I'm not that techy. I don't know how to do it. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, what's that one? I'm trying to get you up here. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not very good at this. I'm new. I'm a newbie.
What do you want?
I don't want nothing from you.
I know, I already gave you deer antler and jerky. How much more can I give a guy?
All right, that's all I wanted. I thank you for that. Fuck. What everybody else doing out there? Being weirdos or what?
I guess.
Oh shit. Now we're in trouble.
It's a youper.
How'd you know?
Because he was already in chat.
Am I here?
No.
Barely.
There's Susan. Also. Yeah, you kind of here. I mean, maybe. Right?
What's going on, guys?
801 made me come up.
I know he didn't even say hi to me, so I said I better come up.
Well, I didn't see you in chat. I still don't. Let's go back and look.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, there it is. 7:04. 4 minutes ago.
I mean, I really personally, I don't blame you for ignoring me at all.
And I turn my other phone so I can see the chat, so I don't have to keep going. I'm not very good at being live. You know what I mean? I don't do it very often.
I'm not good at being alive either.
Me neither. I'm kind of an asshole about it, but. So, did you catch any fish, 801? You guys get up there? Or?
I never made it. That night I fucking, I didn't fall asleep till like 8 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep.
Oh boy.
I went to bed and just laid there awake all night long. Like, what? And I'm wondering if it's because I get too excited about going or something. But I'm going to try to get it tomorrow.
Well, that's cool.
I'm going to try again tomorrow. So we get up there and do something, catch some fish. And even if I stay up there overnight, whatever. I definitely want to bring some home and fillet them up, Because I can fillet a fish like fucking way better than Matt can, right?
Anybody can fillet better than me. I use an electric knife.
Exactly.
I wouldn't know what to do if I had to go back to old school.
I use a sharp knife.
That's the trick. You want to cut one up with a butter knife.
So I
was gonna say filleting fish is the only thing I've done a lot and never got any good at. I just kind of stay the same.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
No, I'm with you though. Once I learned how to use that electric knife, I butchered a few, but now that I got it, I find it hard to go back to a regular.
Oh,
Really?
God. Especially when you got 50 crappies on the garage floor and you're not wanting to sit in there for 3 hours and clean fish.
Yeah, but a sharp knife works just as good, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
cutting's faster, don't it?
You got to keep stopping to sharpen it.
Well, yeah, you do a few, you don't have to sharpen it, you just fucking rub it on the fucking, because it keeps it sharp, right?
Yeah.
Hit the steel a few times.
Yeah.
I'll still outpace you with that electric knife though.
But what I do, I catch some trout, and I let them dry out. I put them in something that's so the flies can't get to them, and they dry out for a couple hours before I fillet them.
You don't even have to fillet a trout; just cut the head off and pull the guts out.
Well, you don't have to, but I like to.
All right.
I mean, you can fillet it one side, leave the skin on, or you can fillet it both, whatever.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like to put them with no skin on them and make them fillet. You can eat them like that, fry them up, make a sandwich out of it. I mean, whatever.
You guys even bother scaling a trout?
No,
I didn't think so.
no, fuck, they're not even. No, their scales ain't shit. They ain't. You don't even scale them. You can just eat the fucking shit right in there. They're small scale. They're not, like the bluegill or something where you do scale them. I've never ever descaled the trout.
Me either. It's been a while since I kept one. But I do remember leaving the skin on.
Well, that's mostly what we have here to fish for. I mean, we got bluegill, bass, and a lot different trouts, and our main thing is here is trout, whatever trout it is, right? All the way up to fucking big ones. Fuck.
That steelhead we caught 2 years ago, we just knocked the sides off of it and threw it in the oven. That's all I remember doing. Then we just picked the bones out.
Yeah, that's what we do with big trout, salmon, lake trout, or whatever. If you're going to do them, we just leave the skin on and put them on the grill, wrap them up in foil, or I've even taken them when I was done and opened it up and stuck them in the broiler just for a few minutes. And
Oh yeah, you get stuff full of lemon, bacon, fucking
absolutely,
whatever.
absolutely. There's so many things you can do, but
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, smoking trout,
oh, you can't beat it.
it's better than salmon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the lake trout especially, they're really
Gee, those are the big ones. If those are the big trout I can catch, like 25, 35 pounders. But browns and rainbows and shit, God, you catch a 3 to 5 pounder, you're doing good, right?
Yeah,
The more oil a fish has, the better it smokes.
absolutely.
And I think those lake trout are greasy fuckers.
They are, and they smoke. They're killer smoke, man. We literally, like you were saying, we got a lake trout. We stand it right up on his belly and cut about 4 inches. Just start chopping right down. Just make these great big steaks out of it. And like you said, man,
It was good. I was surprised by how good. I had never had steelhead, which I had rainbow, but that steelhead was really good. It did taste a little different than regular trout to me. It had a flavor, pretty good flavor.
Well, the thing about trout, I mean, most of it's pink, right?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Our salmon and shit are almost orange.
Yeah. But, I mean, I like the white fish. Yeah, fuck, I love a lot of white fish. But when you get a good trout, I mean, cold water, and God, it's hard to beat. I would say, but that's just me because that's what I'm used to eating.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's like all the guys down south. They'll tell you freaking catfish is the best eating fish on the planet.
Well, my son says that still, and we live here, but we don't catch no. If you get your 5-pound catfish, fuck, you're doing good. That's a nice fucking catch. We don't. I mean, we do have 30 pounders. We can catch them, but that's rare, right?
No, you don't get a 30-pounder around here every day.
Yeah, we don't get 50 pounders. If you catch a 50 pounder, that's like state record type shit here.
Oh, my biggest catfish is still probably a little bit under 40.
Yeah, mine's probably 20.
Yeah, that's what mine is, about 20, 21 pounds, I think, and that was a flathead.
Yeah. Mine was a flathead.
You won't catch anything bigger than that here. 20 pounds is pretty big for a catfish here.
Mm-hmm. Well, they get bigger here too, but even, when I was younger and we did a lot of it, like I said, I seen a couple 24s, 25s that I didn't catch, but I never caught one that big.
No, dude, I mean, I like 3 to 5 pound trout. I mean, I love eating those fuckers. You get much bigger than that, I'm not really.
Those are the ones you should smoke then, probably. The bigger ones.
Yeah, anything over that, yeah.
Yeah, But I mean, even the pound and a half, 2 pounders, they're tasty.
Well, that's us here. We'd be out here salmon fishing, and when the pink salmon are on the run, a 3 pounder is a huge pinky, but them guys would be throwing them back, and I'm like, bullshit. Well, we're gonna catch big, salmon. And I'm like, well, if I want to take a fish home, I'm taking that pink home fresh.
Oh, hell yeah.
1 to 2 pound pinky fresh, can't beat it. That's one thing I found with the trout, though. They're really not that good of a fish to freeze unless you're going to eat it within a couple weeks or so,
Yeah.
Don't leave it there for months and months.
Well, I went a year. Fuck yeah. I mean, I have. I mean, I went 5 years on deer even,
Yeah, I don't never get far enough ahead to have fish in the freezer that long. If they're there, it's like there's something in my brain that says, hey, there's fish in the freezer, eat them bastards.
I'm working on my last 2 bags right now. Because I know it's, we're pretty close to springtime, and that's just another time of year where you can fill the freezer real fast if you want to. At least around here, spring crappie. Those those are easy to get here.
And when you do bluegill, you just cut the heads off, and do you eat the rest of it, or?
You can. That's like the old school way. Cut the head off, take the guts out, scale them, fry them whole. Eat the tail.
Yeah. Do you do that?
I have. I think a lot of people are, for time and whatever, they've just gone to filleting.
So you see a lot of people waste it. A lot of the shit.
Well, I mean, if you're filleting a fish instead of frying it whole, I would guess, yeah, you're wasting more of it than if you ate it whole, sure.
Yeah, I would think so.
But you can't go out and catch 50 fish and fry them all whole, you know what I mean?
You got to descale them first, right? So,
Yeah. It's with me, it's more like time. Like, how much time do I want to spend on these fish? That's why I fillet a lot of them.
Well, that's me too, because I grew up doing just what 801's saying. We scaled them, cut their heads off, and like you said,
eat the tail, the butt, get the bones out, and
you can just
Oh.
peel them in half like
Yeah.
peel right out of them, pull the ribs right out. And that's one thing you do lose a little bit of rib meat when you fry it.
Well, I mean, you can do the trout. You cook it on both sides. You pull that fucking most of the bones right out of it. I mean, there might be a couple left in, but I mean, if you fillet it or not fillet it, you cut it, and the bones will pull right out most of the time.
One thing you can do is you can scale the fish and fillet it with the skin still on too. That's another thing you can do.
Yeah, I've done that too. They curl right up when they hit the oil too. Something about the skin curls them up.
You'll have to get your blower out for your garage to blow the scales out the garage door when you're done, but I don't do. It seems like I always end up, by the time it's time to clean fish, it's dark outside, so I'm usually inside the garage doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I watch a lot of these people in other countries just do their whole fish, in oil, whatever, head, everything, the whole fish, right?
Yeah, a lot of guys here smoke them that way. They just gut them and brine them and smoke them whole, head and all.
Well, when I catch my small trout that are like 8 to 10 inches, damn it, don't have any big grandpa. But anyway, yeah, I smoke the whole thing. I clean them out, gut them. But yeah, I leave everything on there. You can eat the bones and everything because at that time they're so small, right? That you can eat the whole thing. When they get big is when you can't do it. But 8, 10 inches, fuck. Even a trout, you could eat the whole fucking. I mean, I take them and smoke them. Yeah, it pulls out, so you're not eating all of them, but there might be some left in there. You know, lake or two or a bone or two. But you can still eat that bone because they're so small. They're not thick enough to where you can't chew them and choke on it, right?
Yeah, you put them in hot oil, even that when they're that size, the backbone, everything. You can eat it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, if the
Well,
fish is
that's
small
fine.
enough, those little pin bones usually kind of burn right up.
Yeah, they're soft too. They haven't developed enough to be as spiny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing. Like here, when I flay a pike, I skin it because then I do take a regular fillet knife and I make a V and I cut that red mud vein right out of the whole fillet. A lot of fish, if they're big enough and they carry that, I take it out.
Yeah,
For the
fishy.
small, I don't have it, but
Yeah, if they're big enough, you gotta get the blood vein out on the bottom, right in the bone and shit, right in the. But I like whitefish. I like whitefish, but trout, I like it better than salmon. I would say I like trout better than salmon.
It's been so long since I had salmon. I don't remember when. It's been a while. Last time I had salmon is when Jess brought me some smoked salmon down from the UP.
Yeah, I can catch salmon here too.
Flaming
I
Gorge.
forgot. Yeah. Oh fuck. Well, that's where all the big what was that fish? God damn it.
Sturgeon.
No. The what
Lake trout.
lake trout, yeah. They get big in Flaming Gorge. They're like 35 pounders, 25, 35. That's when, yeah. But we don't usually get other trout that big, except for that lake. I would
well,
say.
there's no question in Michigan here, the lake trout would be the biggest trout available. There's no salmon growing 35, 40 pounds like you. There's a place out in Superior, it's called Standard Rock, and it's hard to get to because it's so far offshore that the weather better be right for you. But yeah, they catch 35 pounders, and a lot of them guys release them because they can catch so many eatable fish closer to the shoreline. But
Well,
if
yeah,
you
that's what I
Yeah.
do.
want a trophy,
If I catch a big fish, I'm releasing it. I want to eat the smaller fish.
well,
Well,
that's them guys. They got
But oh
scallowed.
yeah, it's like a trophy hunting deer or whatever.
Yep.
Oh,
what's
fish.
a
I mean, you can let them go though. That's what's cool about uh, trophy fish. You can get them big and let them go.
plus
Yep.
a 40-pound lake trout is ancient too. That's an old fish.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
right too. Real old.
but like deer and shit like that. I mean, you're trophy hunting. You're going for the rack rather than the meat. It's a different game, and you know, I never cared myself when I shot. I would shoot a spike all day long because it tastes way better, right?
Oh, absolutely. Young buck or a doe tastes better than an old buck.
Yeah. So a lot of people go for the racks though, but I go for the meat. I was always
Yeah.
one of those that went for meat.
You know what I do with my antlers? I scalp them and I throw them in my shed and never look at them again. I got antlers out the wazoo out in my shed. I don't have the heart to pitch them, but I kind of hold on to them just
Well,
because.
thanks for sending me that one, dude. I appreciate it. I've got like 13 designs out of it right now. What I'm gonna do with it, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. But I've got like 13 different ones I can do.
That was just an antler my dad found on the golf course a couple
Well,
weeks
I
ago.
know, but there's 13 different things I can do with that out of it.
Brutus.
Hey, Jess, what's up?
Not much. How are you doing?
Hey,
Well,
Jeff.
not- A little drunk, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'll get there tomorrow. I got one day at work. I ain't really gonna do anything hard tomorrow. I just got to drive 6 hours tomorrow. That's my day.
Yeah, God, that's real tough. Driving 6 hours.
Hey, I'm getting paid to do it.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
Yeah.
When you're there fucking drilling or patching that. Dude, I know, Matt. I did concrete. Yeah.
We got a bunch of employees.
Tester. I mean, I get you. They have an easy job compared to me. Right?
Well, we're about to call a bunch of people back to work here in the next week or two, and I'm basically just driving some work trucks down south to the guys that live far away. So when they pick their truck up, they don't have to go far. That's all I'm doing. We're like 3 or 4 of us are just moving work
That's a
trucks.
good day.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I did a lot of that today, moving trucks around.
Getting paid.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's something you got to do for the startup of every year and the ending of every year is get all them stinking work trucks loaded
Yeah.
up, geared up, and parked strategically parked and whatnot.
Keep the tires inflated, bunching.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent a lot of time spraying WD-40 on the truck I got today to drop off. Had a lot of rust issues, we'll say.
Yeah, they sitting all winter. You got fucking doors squeak, everything squeaks.
Mm-hmm. Well, that and they leave the generators in the back of them all winter, and
Well, same with your own vehicle. I mean,
the trucks are built with the generator like built into the back of it, so it ain't coming out. If something goes wrong, like winter gets the best of it, they just replace it or fix a part on it. But we all fire the generators up, make sure they're all working right, and
Yeah.
put new gas in them, blah, blah, blah. Just maintenance. We have 21 trucks we had to service the last 2 days.
I got pretty big. I thought you worked for a smaller business. 21 trucks. Wow. Really?
Well, we have 21 employees. That's not that many.
All right. Well, I mean, but
Well, we have 21. We have
talked about it.
I lied to you. We have 21 trucks and 18 employees. The extra trucks are for pretty much like some of the trucks do different things. So whatever you're out doing, you might need, like one of our trucks is a box truck. We use that to move cargo.
Right.
No one drives that every day.
It's not a service truck or one of
Right.
those. Right. Gotcha.
My boss, he's driving around in a freaking Chevy Tahoe. I got to drive in that fucking $100,000 SUV today, and I felt like I was rich for about 10 minutes. Fucking had a heated steering wheel. The fucking vehicle almost drives itself.
I still hate them. I want to go back to these 80 carburetors and shit, and I didn't get one of those. It still runs. So they can't shut it down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, all you need is air, gas, and electricity to have that fucker run. Nowadays, fuck, you got fucking computer, the fucking sensors, every fucking thing. Fuck that.
Half the fleet now runs off generator like the old school way, but they're starting to introduce battery packs to the core rigs now, where you run off a pack instead of a generator.
Hey, Ashley, we missed
Which
Bob.
is-
Bob's still in there.
What up, Ashley?
But the battery packs, I think a generator is only, it's, if you got spare gas on hand, you can go all day with a generator, but a battery pack, it has a limit. So that is one drawback to them. Like, you can't sit and core out a road 500 times a day before that battery. You got it. We have two, so you got to constantly be charging one and swapping it out, charging one and swapping it out. Whereas if you just use the generator rigs, as long as you got gas in it, keep on drilling.
Yep.
Well, shit, Ashley, you ain't got time to come in here and give us shit then, do you?
There we go.
Just giving you some shit back, you know.
Shit back.
Yep.
Oh, you know, she's got that dildo and shit going on. Probably penis in the butt.
Well, yeah, she started right out with that one for you.
That's 801's favorite.
I can't get enough, you know.
Well, I see a lot of these car makers are fucking that heated steering wheel, heated seats, all that. You got to pay a fucking subscription if you want to use it.
Fuck, I didn't know what I was holding on to. You, for my hands were just getting hot from driving. I was like, why the fuck are my hands sweating? That's how poor I am.
You gotta turn that off.
Yeah, I figured it out. It was the first car I've gotten into in a while where at first I didn't know how to drive it for a couple of minutes. I had to figure it out because it doesn't have a stick. It's not a push. You don't push a button to drive. You flip a switch to put it in drive, which that was a new one on me.
Yeah.
I figured it out in like 15 seconds, but I still was kind of looking at it like,
Yeah. That's fair too.
how do I drive this for a
I've
second?
had people set me up like that. Hey, run over there and move my truck, would you? And you jump in, you're fucking looking around there. And you don't want to look stupid, but you already do because you're looking. I mean, they got twist knobs, they got fucking, so.
Well, then make you look bad.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Nah, me either.
One guy did it to me in the bar parking lot, so I stuck my foot on the brake and I roasted them fucking back tires for him. He said he never done that. I said, man, it did it pretty easy too.
Well, did I tell you guys what happened to me last night? So I drank a lot last night, I guess, and I get up this morning. Apparently, I broke my pipe and dropped my grinder and shit. And so I got somehow my right foot. I got a piece of glass in my fucking foot, but it was in the thick part where I didn't feel it, so I didn't know I had it on there. I went to scratch my right foot. Oh, fuck, that glass ripped my whole right foot open. I was bleeding for hours. You know, 'cause on blood thinners, and that shit wouldn't stop bleeding. So my left foot's got a big old slice. Because I mean, I started like from the toe up to the fucking heel.
Damn.
When you scratch it, I'll fucking slice that all the way up.
Yeah. Sucks. All right. Good night, Jess.
Night, Josh.
Night, Jess.
Good night, Jess.
I'm gonna go make a
Good night,
cup of
Jeff.
coffee. I'll be right back.
I'm just trying to drop her hints, Youper. I'm telling her to go to bed.
There you go. I got you.
Keep telling her good night. She's like, I'm not tired.
Not even 10 o'clock yet.
I do gotta go to bed at 10. It's driving, but it's fucking shitty driving.
What? Where are you going tomorrow?
I gotta drive through the capital, a couple big cities to get to where I'm going. It's fucking hellacious traffic. But it is kind of nice to end the week without doing hard labor for once.
Most of your day will be driving. Then. That's not
That's
bad.
all my day will be driving. I'm literally starting my time when I get in my driveway. I'm driving the 3 hours down south. I'm literally going down to the Appalachian Mountains pretty much tomorrow. And then driving 3 hours back, and that's my day. That's all I got to
So
do.
you're going to spend 2 hours actually working? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
all we're doing is taking these trucks
You're dropping
that
them off.
we got ready today. We serviced them today. And we're dropping them off at a location where people live down there at an asphalt plant. And they're going to come pick them up and get their trucks for the year. And that's that.
I don't.
It's just something, a couple times a year. That's something we got to do, especially at the start and at the finish.
Well, yeah, you got to start off, right? You do.
Yeah, somebody, had to drop my truck off to me when I came back this year. Or I told him I'd drive down to work, but, then he's like, it's easier if somebody just drives to your house with the truck and then you just, leave it here and then start work,
But they service it there.
We service it at our shop. Like that's where we got all our tools and all the stuff that goes on the trucks. That's where we gear them up every year. Make sure everything's working, maintenance stuff. Generators, drills, all the stuff. There's so much crap. If I went out there and opened that toolbox, you'd shit a golden goose. There's so much shit in it.
Ready to go.
Yeah. Well, so many things can happen when you're out in the middle of nowhere. Your drill gets stuck in the road. You got to have a way of getting it out. So you got to have tools to get it back out, and you got to have spare bits and everything else
I
out
worked
there.
at a place where we made the parts for those trucks that are, huge. The tires are 12-foot tires on the dump trucks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to work at a place that made the parts for that. So I'd take 30-foot long solid metal, throw it in my saw. I would cut it to 10 inches or whatever, and then make calipers or whatever out of it, for those big trucks
Mm-hmm.
with the 12-foot tires. Yeah.
Ours is a wet saw too. We got to have a 40-gallon water tank in the back of our truck to run that saw.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
we got the biggest fucking open pit mine in the world here. It's just, 17 miles across from my house.
Hey, that's big. What were they pulling out of there, material wise?
Mostly copper.
Copper.
But the gold pays for their whole operation for the rest of the year. Yeah, it's Kennecott Copper Mine. It's owned by a Brazilian company, but now it's Rio Tinto.
You're talking to a miner right now, you don't want.
A lot cooler if I got paid tonight so I could order my fucking cabinets.
I have to go through miner training every year because I work in open pit mines.
Goddamn open rack.
Oh, this one's the biggest one in the world.
We're pulling out, stone and gravel and sand. Though. We're not
Here.
pulling out precious metals.
Oh, dude.
Right? Then
The cement company up by me, where, I mean,
right here.
yeah, they've taken this back where I grew up.
You go to the other one, the microwave right here, It goes up like
It was-
this, then
Hey.
it goes around the microwave, and then goes up
They, I mean,
more cupboards. Microwave, beep, beep, beep. Underneath the microwave.
I'd have to show you. Well,
Plate
okay, if you know a Widowmaker back in the 70s,
underneath there.
where they used to
Paper towels, huh?
fly up the motorcycles,
Where the hell?
that's where the
It just looks like shit.
pit is now. They've taken back, kind of,
Ices.
Been there now.
I'll bet you a quarter mile of dirt. Just tore it all out. And it's way back off the road, what it used to be.
Well, where do you shower?
I mean, it changed the weather here. It actually changed the weather from where it used to come up here and go these mountains on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Now these storms are going to the right.
And screw them to the wall so they can't.
Yeah, you manipulate the land enough, you can control the weather a little
Oh
bit. I
yeah,
guess.
oh, fuck, dude, I'm telling you, where they used to, Uber knows,
Put it.
uh,
I'm gonna buy them, but I'm gonna put them
the
together.
Widowmaker back in Utah, back in the 80s and 70s and shit.
Glue, and then put it all together.
That it's 7 miles south of
Gaps
me.
on the wall or the floor.
They've taken that and took so much dirt out of there. I mean, God, miles back. Yeah, it's amazing.
Pins and some coal.
It changed the weather pattern here. Definitely did.
Installing cabinets in your kitchen.
Yeah, I watched the program on that open pit mine you're talking about out there that Kennecott ran, and
Yeah, Kennecott. That's right.
very impressive, man. I mean, them trucks though, they're pulling 250 tonners.
What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, I used to make
I mean,
parts
wow.
for them.
Okay.
They run 100 tonners in our little mill here compared to that. Them trucks are freaking huge, so I couldn't
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
next to that 250.
Yeah, I used to make parts for those trucks, dude. And I have pictures of my kids, my brother and his son. I mean, they're 12-foot tires, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're probably 13s. Yeah,
Leave it for me.
when you got to climb up 3 different staircases to get in the cab, you're up there. It's like driving a house.
Pretty much every day.
Yeah.
Next. We're good for a minute. Give me nothing. You don't need nothing, dude. You're good.
Here they've been stripping all winter, man. Our trail goes
Double
right past that big limestone pit, and
Do that.
they got freaking light towers out there, and the boys are drilling, blasting, and stripping that top off all winter.
fucking around with its old
Dude, this mine's been around for 100, and I'm only 17 miles away from it. I go up this mountain and we can look into that pit.
Okay.
It'll blow your mind. It's so huge.
Well, yeah.
All open. And it's, when you look at, I'll get a video. You can look across on the mountains here where they dug out. It's all colored and they got their sledge. They after they make their shit and dump it, heat it up. It's blue, it's green, it's yellow, It's a colorful mountain because of that, right?
Yeah.
But it's the biggest open pit mine in the world. It's crazy how big it is.
Is that hungry again?
Yeah, I'm still just like skeleton crewing it right now. There's still only 5 of us back to work right now.
Out of what, 18, 19, something like that?
Yeah.
Well, you guys' weather pattern lately, you probably couldn't have done much paving anyway.
Not really, because nothing's consistent enough. So I mean, the weather can't just be nice for 2 days and then go back to shit.
Yeah, that's the way it is
Yeah, but
here.
you've been up in the 60s, right? So were you are you laying any asphalt?
I mean, they'll do a lot of private work right now, no problem, but nothing with federal or state money.
Okay,
No big projects will get done until April.
right.
They won't fuck with them because they go by the rules on
Well,
those
yeah, I used
jobs.
to be back when it was concrete. I didn't work from December to April.
All right.
April 15th is about when I started back working in back in the day when I'd take time off.
Mm,
We couldn't work because I mean it was too wet. It was too wet, right?
right.
So we couldn't do asphalt or concrete back then until it warmed up enough to.
But see, this job I do now, you got to kind of be a little bit of a jack of all trades. You got to be a maintenance man. They're having us build shit right now, so I guess it helps to have a little carpentry background.
Absolutely.
Oh,
They want us to go test these plants. They want us to go out on the road and drill cores, and they want us to be kind of sand and gravel guys too. Like we do stuff with it too.
Well,
Like
that's
we
what they
run
want
tests
year
on the.
round. I mean, these
You gotta-
companies, yeah, you could they treat you like this, but you got to do out the concrete, do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
We got a concrete guy. We got
Yeah.
we got a guy that deals in that.
And that's when he works, huh?
Yep, we got concrete has quality control also. There's a guy that tests it.
Well, for the swamp.
He's got this is where I'm kind of speaking out of turn here, but he's got some contraptions he does over there on his side.
The swamp, shit.
He's got this thing. I helped him do something the other day where I punched a hammer down like 56 times on one spot. That was some kind of test I helped him do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pour cylinders sometimes, put them in a press, and
Yep. But we only have one concrete guy. One guy that tests concrete, not
that's
work.
really probably all you need. I remember you were talking about driving. That was a gravy job I had, was taking them cylinders when they were doing bridge work.
Mm-hmm.
Because the bridges is a whole different ball game when they're.
Oh yeah.
You check the slump of the concrete, huh?
Yeah.
That's probably one thing he does. He's also our ag guy. He's our main. He only tests gravel, stone, concrete, you name it, whatever material that could possibly go in a road, a bridge, whatever.
With the specs or with the specs that are outweighed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even the raw material gets tested anymore.
Absolutely.
It has to meet a certain quality standard or it doesn't go in the road.
Yeah, and even the diameter of the stone, everything.
Yeah, which I've seen those big machines, the big crushers at the plants, making big rocks into small rocks, hauling them up with those huge, those fucking trucks that are.
Well, yeah, with concrete,
you couldn't even jump up and touch the top of their tire. I forget what those are called.
With concrete, you probably use 2-inch minus. And then with asphalt, it's probably more like fucking what's that called? The small rock.
Well, they call them pea stone, but
Pea gravel.
yeah,
Yeah,
pea gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's more or less what it is.
yeah.
Some of it. But there's so many types of gravel. And then when you start gets like we work with all kinds of different states, raw materials, and it's weird, man. Like you get like I know what the Ohio stuff works, but then you get stuff from like Pennsylvania and West Virginia, you start seeing like rocks that are pink and orange, yellow sand, all
Well,
kinds
that's
of
the rocks they got.
yeah, just different. It's different seeing all this raw material from
Oh,
all these
yeah.
other places. It's so much different.
See, and here at our rock quarry, it's all gauged by numbers. So they're talking 4s, 5s, right up to like a railroad stone out of this dolomite.
Yeah, I'd call those 4s.
Yeah. So, but what's cool here, when they come to blacktop our roads, they set up a mini batch plant right into that quarry and they haul right out of the quarry.
Yeah. Yeah, Michigan likes to do the mobile plants, I noticed. Whereas Ohio seems to stick with the fixed plants, like one location.
See, well, the thing is here is we have a ton of dolomite plants. All over. I mean, Alpena, all over. I mean, some of them got to do a little bit of a long haul depending on the project. If you're doing the state of Michigan, yeah, they'll haul right out of Alpena, so they might be hauling waste. But
Especially where you're at, I mean, that's probably a big long haul where normally they don't haul that long, but you being out where you are,
yeah. Well, the last time they did here, they had a contract, and the next dolomite mine, which is less than 20 miles away on the mainland, they had their plant set up over there, so they figured they'll just run out of that and come over here. And what they didn't realize is that the time consuming to cross that boat. So, because in the summer when they're paving, there's a lot of traffic comes and goes, and you get to wait in that line. So they the next time they said fuck all that, and they came back over here with the plant because it cost them a lot of time waiting on that ferry boat to cross them freaking asphalt.
Well, why don't you have the black hair or blue hair black fucking ferry groomer? You got that's quick shit. They don't even question that, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
it makes
some of
sense.
some of these asphalt plants have barges and whatnot set up. I forget what they call them. They use them. They do something to mine material that's underwater. I forget what it's called. And they use a barge, a lot of tubing and whatnot running into the ground. I forget what they call it. That's out of my wheelhouse a little bit, so I don't know much about it.
Yeah, you're right. There's times I've sat waiting to get on the boat. I see shit going up and down that river. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I work around it, Uper, and I still don't know what it is. Like
I'm looking at a barge and it's got a little crane on it, and I'm thinking being pushed by an old tug because it don't self-propel itself, and I'm like, what the hell? I wonder what they do with that,
Oh yeah, and then they got some of the plants that are a little more sophisticated, like they got giant cylinders that move the aggregate from one side of the plant to the other in these giant chambers that look like water slides. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, in ours here, they've got a tunnel. So when a freighter comes up to take his load, whatever it is, then the dozers get on them great big piles and they push them into the hole. And
they always think the old Jackie.
As they change, maybe they want 200,000 tons of this stone because they're all baffled in there, and then they slide the boat up and down the ramp and get the conveyor over top of it, and they change stone sizes, even right down to sand in some cases.
Oh yeah. I spent 2 hours today breaking sand down, if you can believe it. There's what would that be? There's 10 layers of sand, if you can believe that.
Oh yeah, there's.
I'm just talking. I'm talking about the shit that you put in your kid's sandbox. You know, that kind of sand. Like that's, you can break that down 10 different ways.
Well, that's here. We've got sand that you can. I mean, it's just in pockets, but there's sand that's almost like beach sand. Then there's other sand that you can dig out of the ground and it'll compact really well. The density
Yep.
of it different than that little pit down the road, even 3 miles. You know, it just depends when you open it up.
We call it. We have what we call limestone sand, which is just ground up limestone,
Yep.
and then we have natural sand, which is what you'd call beach sand.
Yeah. Because that's just the limestone, just like here. It's just the dust off the rocks as it's went through all them variable crushers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
And they want us.
Here they make what they call a road run, so they lay this road mix down before they pave on it. And I'll tell you what, man, it gets so hard, you frickin' burn rubber on it. I mean, it's frickin' hard.
Well, see, out here we use granite.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what you got.
Granite's everywhere out
You
here.
know,
That's it. That's what you got.
from a scientific standpoint, I really don't know what kind of rocks I'm dealing with from day to day. I just know when they're pounded down into the size we need. But I couldn't tell you if it's, like a geologist's view of it, I guess. I don't know if it's
So what you're
granite or.
saying is you don't know.
Well, I don't get paid to know what kind of rock it started out with,
I don't know. I don't know.
I know we work with shale, granite, I'm sure. What the volcanic rocks, what are those called?
Lava.
I've seen that. We've even seen like sort of kind of like a fossil rock that we put on your interstate exits and entry ramps.
And you just grind it up and make shit out of it.
They use that type of fossil rock for the exit ramps because it's really it helps with people hitting their brakes and the skid resistance is good or something like that. Like I said, I'm not a scientist, but this is all above my pay grade.
Matt. I mean,
My brain's hurting thinking too hard right now.
I think you should be research more, look more into it. Use more of your mind and not your ass, okay?
Yeah.
Don't be trying to cut into his fishing time when he's not working.
Yeah. This is just it's a means to an end, boys.
That's why I forgot about the fishing time.
You're not going to be thinking. You're not going to be thinking about what kind of rock is this as you're shoveling a 350-degree dump truck. You're going to be like, God, this fucking job sucks.
I always tell them I ain't fucking paid to think. I'm hired from the neck down, motherfuckers.
I don't think I've met anybody who's walking around. What kind of rocks are we playing with today? I ain't met nobody like that yet.
Well, the next sounds good.
Well, I'd be that guy. I'd want to know. But kind of a rockhead.
My daughter's that way. Yeah, I could take you to a quarry and set you loose, and you'd probably look through 300 million years of evolution with those rocks they got in some of these places. You could see all the.
That's the same thing here. We've got a beach out in the north end that they call Fossil Ledges, and at one time it was a tropical seabed because you can actually, in the wall of it, you can see the frickin' Petoskey stone that's in the raw coral form, and they're huge. I mean, some of them damn near the size of a basketball. All kinds of different fossils. And then you go over there to that Marblehead, they call it, the Niagara part, and that's just a sheer bluff of straight frickin' black rock, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't shale rock. It ain't, now the beach is shale. You go down there on the beach and walk it, and all them plates are just clacking as you're walking on them. But just funny, the diversity, no bigger than this place is, that all the shorelines. We got hard heads and Quite a diversity for a little tiny area. I mean, this place is 124 square miles, and the diversity is pretty amazing.
Well, I've showed you guys the rocks at Mouse. My daughter is wanting to be a geologist when she grows up. She's got tackle boxes full of rocks.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh my
Dude,
God! If
gonna
you came into my house, right? You came into my living room, you'd be tripping over these rocks in here.
shit, dude, I'm gonna send her some rocks then, because not that I might have something she don't have, but anybody that's a rockhead, my daughter's that way. Fuck, she'll travel different areas. She lives in Gaylord, which is central northern Michigan, and she'll go to the shorelines on her days off. And that's why I said going up in the UP looking for Uper lights and all that shit. She's got a hell of a collection too. But
Yeah,
we
we got
got what they call a pudding stone here, and the Finlanders named it that when they landed here in the 1850s. And it's just a conglomerate, and so they called it. It's a quartz jasper, and so they call it. It looked like a bowl of pudding, so they call it a pudding stone, slang name. But it's a Gogondotiliite, which she would probably know, a Gogondotiliite. But
There you go.
yeah, that's cool.
It's a crystal from Arkansas, I believe.
That's cool. See, that's a shit. You're right. I don't know. I'm one of them guys too. I always wanted to go to one of them emerald mines, or take a rock hammer and bust them open, find amorites and all that shit too.
This is just shit that's in my. I can I mean, it took me 2 seconds to go grab that. I got this shit. I don't even know what that is.
Well, that looks like petrified to me.
Yeah, petrified something.
Yep.
Oh, what else do we got here that's cool? Oh, we got the always popular. I know what this is. This is pyrite.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I actually know what that one is. Oh, there's a. See, I would call this a geode or something, but
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
what I was thinking too. Geodes, yep.
No, I
Yep,
mean that one's actually got a cutout in it,
yep. A lot of them do.
like a purple rock.
There's a couple places in Michigan here where they don't get. The guy I know, he knows a pit, and I don't think he had one that big, but he'd take his kids over there with a rock hammer and they'd break them open, and they'd be maybe the size of a big walnut or something, but I don't know. To me, I just thought that shit's kind of cool. And he's gone. He pushed the wrong damn button again.
What happened?
Must push the wrong button.
The fuck else did I needed too? I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know.
Hey,
I've been
Cheryl.
talking to you guys for a while. Maybe I was needed. I don't know. I might have been muted this whole time.
I was about ready to say, hey, Joe Dirt's down here.
I didn't even get kicked out. You probably just went in the basement.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I didn't hit no button. But
Yeah, fuck. You probably needed to go to the basement, man. Matt, it's all your fault.
I know.
I didn't want to say it.
I didn't want to make it look like I abandoned you guys, so I came back.
What's up, Cheryl?
Well, hopefully your test comes back with good news.
Anesthesia.
Ugh. One more day, boys. One more day.
Yeah, we're under a winter weather advisory for the next 2 days, anywhere from fucking 11 to 27 inches.
Are you shitting me?
Oh, I hope it drifts north or south of me, but nope. I just looked at it and I'm like, son of a bitch.
We are
starting to melt and settle down and be nice, and here we go.
Well,
Mark.
I would like 3 to 5 inches, 6 inches. I would love that.
Shut up, 801.
Well, that's people here. They love it too, and they can sit in the house and fucking look out the window how beautiful it is. You got to go play in that shit. It's a different story.
I don't got shit for you.
Well, I hope we're done with. I know we're not quite done with snow here, but we ain't gonna get nothing astronomical like that. We had tornadoes the other day.
Yeah, I seen that. Well, I know here that rain. That
Is that early?
No,
Was that early for a tornado?
no, because the last one we had that killed an entire town 2 years ago. It was in March, and it hit the same town again the other day, but it didn't throw fucking pontoon boats into people's roofs this time. It just knocked a couple power lines down and tore some shingles off their houses.
We've had 3 inches of snow here this year.
That's
where
great.
I live. We haven't got no snow at all this year. We're in a fucking big drought, I think.
Yeah, I'd say we have been the last 2 years in a drought, but it seems like this year could be the year we come out of it with all the snow we've had and all the rain we've had.
Well,
Surely.
we got out of it last year, but this year, no. In the summer, we had no rain. This winter, we've had no snow. Now, I guess if you look at collectively what we've had, we're normal, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But we're way behind on fucking what we should have.
Yeah. I've seen the river 3 times what it is this time of year. I mean, it's flooded, but it's not on the top of the banks.
Fuck.
Usually
I
we
don't
stay
even-
flooded here March and April. We're almost always under some kind of flood advisory. Just that time of year, you got all the rain and you got all the snow melting. It's just what it is. It's the muddy month.
Fuck. Oh, there. The fuck I do. All right, let's do. Maybe not. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I did give on my other phone, I did give myself a thumbs down.
That's good. You gotta keep
Oh,
yourself honest.
Yeah,
You don't want to get a big head.
I know. Think you're
nobody
some,
wants a big head.
yeah, be thinking you're some kind of a big deal or something.
Yeah. You'll start wearing cowboy hats, cowboy boots, walking around like you're the shit.
Exactly. That's what happens. We don't want that bullshit.
Fuck no, you be wearing turquoise rings, fucking making deer handle knives.
Look, I'm kind of a big deal, all right? Because I talk about stuff. Okay.
We knew you were.
Well, I know, but most of it's not a secret. Some of it is. You guys are okay because you're not a big deal, okay? You understand how it works.
That's right. Well, hey, if we got a okay, if you say you guys are okay, that's all I need. I'm
Yeah.
okay. So from now on, I'm okay.
All right.
I've never been a big deal
That
before.
fucking night, that night you went over to Steve's and did that, I fucking laughed myself silly, man. What the fuck? You know what?
I was so fucked up that night, and I just
Yeah, you were. It was
Well,
perfect.
the thing is, I watched that guy before, and he was saying like, now, if his family don't recognize, he not gonna recognize, and I just thought it was good, and I just went with it from there. And I mean, I was just having fun myself.
Well, was that Dirty Mike that was doing that?
So there was, I know. Hey, look, if you don't recognize, I can't talk to you. Okay,
Right, right.
you better recognize what a big deal I am. Oh, because that's the night when I became a big deal. That's right. I
That's
forget.
right. Exactly. You
I
let,
didn't mean to. I just fell into it.
well, you let the whole YouTube world know right then. You made the statement.
Yeah, you guys better recognize, motherfuckers.
I recognize.
Me too. I mean, I look at myself in the mirror daily. Okay.
Fuck,
Have you
I
guys-
try not to, man.
Have you been seeing? It's not to change the subject, but have you been seeing all these Bigfoot reports in Northern Ohio that we're getting?
Yeah, I did see some of them, and I kind of chuckled.
Like they're really, and, actually, it was just here. So I kind of missed the golden opportunity with like it's that area.
Oh fuck! Now we got somebody that wants to stir up some trouble because he don't.
Well,
want
I'll tell you
no
what.
part of it.
I seen a Bigfoot back in the 70s in Boise, Idaho. I believe in Bigfoot. Fuck you guys, okay?
All right.
I'm looking
I
at
believe
one.
in Bigfoot.
I'm
I've
looking at
seen
one.
Bigfoot. I've seen that motherfucker. You don't know.
What'd you ask him?
Well, no, I was driving down the road. I just seen him in the woods, but I've seen a Bigfoot. Is what I'm saying.
Was it 9 or 12 feet tall?
Yes.
I said, was it 9?
Yeah, it was 9 or 12 feet tall.
Well,
Yellow?
that's what the reports around here are saying. They're saying they're seeing one that's 9 feet tall. There's one that's 11. There's one that's 12. One that's black hair. One that's brown hair.
I was a kid when I seen it, dude. But I have seen a Bigfoot, and I'll tell you straight up, I have. I don't know if you guys believe it or not, but I do because I've seen it.
I've never seen one.
Well, in here, I was in Boise when I seen it.
Jello says you're a liar.
Oh, fuck Jello. Jello's not even here. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You're in the chat. You don't mean anything.
Jello's not here.
Yeah, you don't even get the okay rating.
The worst he can do is give this video a
You're a
thumbs
damn
down.
liar.
No, but Jess has been like, every time I get home, she's like, oh, this Bigfoot business is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. More and more people are seeing it. They're like tweeting about it. And I was like, well, like multiple people are seeing it in the same area. And I was just like, I guess it's intriguing.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've never seen it since the 70s, back when I did, and that's when I seen him. And I'll tell you straight up, I guarantee I seen a Bigfoot. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. There wasn't no bear. It was a fucking 7-foot fucking hairy fucker walking through. Just saying. I don't know, you guys can believe me or not. I don't give a fuck. But
I don't
know
know.
I've seen him.
I don't know enough. I'm one of those people that I hope it's real. It'd be really cool. I'm like that person. But I've never seen one, so I can't confirm or deny whether it still exists or not.
Well, I hadn't seen one in 30 years, 40 years, whatever, how young I was back then. But I know when my dad was a truck driver and we were driving, and I seen a Bigfoot.
Well, I gotta admit, I seen a Bigfoot once too. Fucking last name was Henderson. First name was Harry.
Yeah. You know what I am, Uper?
He had a great smile.
Hey, Uper, I'm a Bigfoot enthusiast. I get excited when people get excited about Bigfoot.
Hey, Susie.
You guys want to see my foot?
No.
No.
Okay.
I meant
I don't want to see Jeff all the time, but you want to see
Listen,
mine?
I
You
gave
guys are
Jeff
fucked up.
I
That's
gave Jeff
rude.
I gave Jeff my number, Uper, and he's been using it. Put it that
no.
way.
Oh, barefoot.
I can only talk about him with about his toes for so long on the phone before it gets old.
We can talk about barefoot, right?
Well,
You know, I've walked out barefoot many times.
he's bare-toed.
Bare-toed.
Yeah, he's
That's a totally different thing than barefoot.
his toes are barren.
So they're missing the toes, is what you're saying?
Yeah, he doesn't have toes. I don't know if you knew that or not.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you do crack and you crawl up under an overpass and fall asleep in the winter and get frostbite.
Well, I've done crack before. It never happened to me.
Yeah, but did you do it on a dirty mattress under a bridge
No,
in the wintertime?
I did it in my house every time. And
Oh, there you go. That's why you still have your toes.
Well, I can say I smelled crack once, but man, I lost her number after that.
oh, God. I smelled crack once and I didn't talk to her again.
Right?
Well, that shit stunk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see trolls that come from under the bridge all the time, Susie.
I came across that bridge once.
No, that's fine. You
I
know,
think
it shouldn't happen more than once.
I think it's funny when I first started hanging around on YouTube, I'd tell them, well, I used to be a troll. And they're all like, what? Yeah, I used to live below the bridge. That's the term here. If you live below the bridge, you're a troll.
Uh-huh. The Mackinac Bridge is what connects upper and lower Michigan 801.
Yeah, so if you're below that, you're a loser. It's
Yeah.
like 13th East here.
Yeah.
If you're below the 13th East, you're a loser. If you love live above 13th East, you're fucking something, I guess.
So anyone south of the bridge is a troll. But I guess does that only apply to people from Michigan, Uper, or does it extend further south to me?
I think it extends, but then the people in southern Michigan, they're fudgy.
He
They all
thinks it
run up there and
extends.
get fudge.
He thinks it extends, Matthew.
Yeah.
He thinks it extends. I
It
don't
does.
know if it does.
Do you fuck with the war?
Do you fuck with the war?
Well, I don't want
I
to.
thought it was in the family.
You know,
I thought he stayed in the family, yeah. And Brain got a poop. You guys don't even know about that, do you?
I don't know. I don't actually know if I guess I might live south of 801. I always thought maybe we were more like maybe on a parallel.
Yeah?
well, I can tell you, I'm 2 hours north.
He's
Of
in Ohio.
I guarantee Uper's further north than
Hey.
801 is.
Yeah. He's on that straight line that comes across till it gets to the what they call the lakes and shit, and then it goes downhill from
Lakes.
there.
Yep.
Goes downhill from there.
True. It is pretty close.
No, but you look up. I mean, from the west to the
But the
till
world
till it
curves like
comes to the river, we're up pretty high.
The world curves like this though.
Oh yeah. Well, no, the world's flat, son.
Goes like that.
The world is flat. Okay. You don't
I
understand.
see the prime meridian right now.
I'm about to prove that theory wrong when I go drive down to the Appalachians tomorrow.
yeah.
It's
there
not
are a
flat
couple
down
of
there.
bumps- There's a couple of bumps on the flat Earth, but
I live in the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, oh God, these are just foothills where I'm going. There, that's the very
Yeah.
beginning of the Appalachians where I'm driving tomorrow.
Yeah, but the world's still flat, though, right?
yeah, and you stay out of this, Susie. Don't be asking some technical question that we can't answer.
Oh, says Susie wants to get tentacle every time.
Well, she wants to know then why do the mountains grow?
It's flat as long as I don't drive south.
And then all of a sudden it rises.
Well, see, I live in, what would that be? Glaciated side of Ohio, but when you go to the unglaciated side, it's a different animal.
Fuck yeah, I live in Utah. We got 5 of the 7 climates here. And fuck, wherever you go, it changes fucking big time. It's the only place in the world that has 5 of the 7 climates.
You ain't seen our weather yet. Fuck, I've had summer, spring,
Dude.
fall, and
Dude, I have
winter in 1 week here.
I have that. I have everything.
I had 75 degrees 2 days ago, and this morning I had 20.
Yeah.
What the hell is that all about? My freaking doors on my truck don't even know what to do. I tried to open them this morning, they didn't want to open. It rained last night, then it froze. I hate this. I just want the weather to make its mind up is all.
Yeah, that's where I'm at today. I went uptown and all this fucking sun was out and all the trees were all sparkly, just covered in ice.
But it was sunny.
It was sunny. It was cold, but it was nice when you get out of the wind.
Yeah, that's another thing. Freaking that wind's been brutal. But I guess March is a windy month, so I shouldn't
Oh
be
yeah, March
surprised
is
by
always
it.
one. When
Yeah,
I was
wind-
back in the 70s, March was the month to fly kites.
Mm-hmm. March
boy,
and
Did I fly? I mean, that's back when we used to put sheets on the kites. I mean, and tie them in knots. And I mean, that was a heavy fucking
Yeah.
tight with all that shit. But fuck yeah, it was so windy. You had to put the heavy fucking tail on it,
Yeah,
right?
I'd
You,
say.
you know what I'm
Would
talking
you
about.
guys would you guys agree that March and October are probably number one and number two?
See, for me, I gotta say November.
Okay, well, that was going to be my next one.
Cause that's fucking the gale forces up here in November are brutal.
Well, we couldn't even get on Lake Erie for the entire month of October last year. That's
So
why I
when
put
you
it in
guys
that
fly
category.
kites?
They wouldn't
Right?
even take us out.
You fly them in March?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying if there's a number one, if March is number one, November and October got to be 2 and 3. Put them in your order.
Okay.
And not to say that you don't get some brutal wind in the winter too, January, February, but not as constant, I don't think.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's where November up here, you know, they talk about, well, when the Edmonds sunk, you know. Fucking Superior's brutal in November.
Went to bed.
Yeah, March is
You don't got to work tomorrow?
here's my weekend, Youper. Which day would you pick? On Saturday, I have a high of 45, 5 to 10 miles an hour wind. Saturday. Sunday, it's going to be 70, 35 to 40 mile wind gusts. Which day of those two would you pick to go out in a kayak?
Sunday.
And the 40 mile an hour wind gusts, but it's warmer, or the 40-degree no wind?
No, you're in your situation, you're fighting that wind all the time, so it's hard to, you know, you're paddling all the time unless you're shore fishing. Then that's a different deal. But
Well, 40's not bad, I guess.
No. I'm trying to pick the lesser of two evils, like Saturday or Sunday. I have both days off, but I'm trying to pick which one I want to go on.
well, go Saturday morning or go Saturday evening and Sunday morning, and then you'll know.
Yeah.
What's the sun-
Oh God, Saturday was way worse.
What's the moon doing? You got more moonlight or less moonlight? I go to less moonlight day.
Yeah, I don't know.
The bitch
I
is all
go
these,
less moonlight.
you know, these fronts change everything, man. That barometric pressure rises and lowers, and you know how it is. Fuck, if you've ever been up in high altitude when you're living a flatlander like me, you just feel it, you know, your whole body. So it's the same way, the pressure change. Unless you're fishing 40 foot deep, then it doesn't affect it as much. But
How can it be 50 tomorrow, 40 Saturday, 75 on Sunday, and 35 degrees on Monday? Make it make sense, guys.
yeah, well, hey, it's that time of year here. I'm used to it. We're going to go back right down into single digits for lows next week, and then maybe hit up one day 37 for a high. But again, you know, like I said, I'm
Not depends on where you live.
Yeah, I've already had shorts and sandals on this year, and I went right back to Carhartts 2 days later.
Well, God, we haven't got no snow out here this year. I mean, we're not, what is it, 60 a day wearing t-shirt. I mean, we've got no snow this year at all. 3 inches in my yard the whole time.
It'll be May here before you be wearing a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, it wasn't t-shirt weather today. Sweater
Even
weather.
then, though, I'll tell you what, even then, when we're out there walleye fishing and shit, yeah, you might strip down. It's a beautiful day, but I'm going to tell you what, when that sun starts to dip, you're putting a long sleeve shirt on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
pretty soon, before you run all the way back to shore, you're putting a Carhartt on.
Well, that's why you get up there early in the morning.
Yeah. I hate that walleye bite the best at Lake Erie in early November at night.
Yeah.
I wish them fuckers would find a better time frame, because that is such an unpredictable time of year up there. You don't even know what to bring. Like, am I bringing Carhartts? Like
Oh, you
probably bring it like because you might go up there early November. It could still be 60 degrees, or it could be 5 degrees. Like you don't really know.
No, you got to be prepared for any weather. That's
Use your
Uh-huh.
mind, not your ass.
I had guys laughing at me because I had my Carhartt bibs and my coat, and we're walking out to throw it in the boat, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "I'm telling you, motherfuckers, when that sun goes down, it gets cold." And
Yeah.
I didn't give them no mercy. They laughed at me, but when we come in, I slapped the stick right down and let her eat, and they were fucking shivering. We got the show.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Well, the next day, one of my buddies is carrying his Carhartts. I'm like, "Carhartts, what?" He's like, "Fuck you, Norman."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's 60 degrees in the day in the fall can turn into 30 degrees at night. Easy.
Shit, yeah, man. Well, again, the water ain't warmed up. It's, and in November for you, the water's cooling down, and that's why those big fish come back up. It's comfortable.
Yeah. Yep. And walleyes kind of bite better at night in the fall for whatever reason. They're kind of a night bite there in the fall here.
You realize they've been fished all
Walleye are
summer.
cold water fish.
Look at this little tiny one.
They go really, really shallow. And when they get shallow, they get easy to catch.
Well, they're biting. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. They're feeding. So that's why if you're wanting to put 35 fish in the boat in 6 hours, that's the time to go,
Well, that's guys here after the full moon in June.
I'm
They'll
getting into the
start
grandson.
fishing at midnight. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
a lot of these guys will fish. They'll be coming off the water when the guys are just putting in the dark in the morning. And you ain't got nobody else, only a few other boats to deal with instead of 35, 40 other boats trolling all around the same area,
Yeah. Yeah. For as popular a destination as Lake Erie is in the fall, when the lights go out, I noticed the boat traffic just, even though the fishing's great, there's a lot of people that would rather fish the day, even though it's the worst time to fish, if
Yeah.
that makes any sense.
Oh, absolutely.
They have to.
I've
Yeah.
been out there before, and I've been out there walleye fishing, and I might have one, and I see a few get netted. And
Well, that's when
like
they
you said, now you
have
got
time to fish.
you got 20 minutes of daylight, and everybody's pulling up, and they're ripping out of there. And I've had times where right there when all the lights start to come on shore, dude, they go to biting and shit. I catch my limit in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of
Nobody's
people standing on shore. Like I said, we were trolling so close to the bank, I was making eye contact with the guy standing on the bank. That tells you something.
Now you guys running planer boards?
Yeah, planer boards with glow sticks on them,
Yeah.
so we could kind of see when they start bobbing and weaving.
We had a guy one time, we'd go by because, like you said, they were shallow in the spring too, and we'd go by, and it got to the point we can run 3 rods per guy, but the fish were biting so fast we were only running 2 apiece. In fact, there'd be a time I set the rod in the rod holder and look back, and that's already on. So we would go past. We had this run. We just reel up and then make a great big circle with the big motor and get set up and come right back to that stretch again. And finally, this guy runs out on his dock. He's like, "What the hell are you guys catching?" We said, "Oh shit, walleye." That planer board ain't 6 foot off the end of his dock. And
Yeah.
he's like, "God damn," he said, "all I can catch is bullheads and rock bass." We laughed.
Yeah. Well, you ain't trolling, old man.
Well,
Get out on the boat,
we
but
pull
the fucker-
crawler harnesses in, May. We pull in crawler harnesses in May and then run the sticks a little later.
Yeah, the guy I run with, he's all about the bandits and dipsy divers and
Yeah.
stuff like that. All kinds of stuff. Well, if you open some of these walleye guys' tackle boxes, it's just every color in the rainbow, all kinds of weird shit.
Well, that's what they do. I know. It's fucking stupid. I just had a guy contact me 2 days ago. He said, "Hey, I got 31 baits I'm looking to sell. I want $80." So he sent me some pictures, and I'm like, "I'll take them all." Fuck. My grandson says, "Really?" I go, "Look, dude, they're less than $2.50 a piece, and look, they're all $11, $12 fucking baits in the package."
Mm-hmm. My buddy says He's like, you don't even have to be a scientist to figure it to open my tackle box and know what the best lure is on. He's like, look at the one that looks like it's chewed down damn near to the nub and tell me what you think the best bait is.
Yeah, I've got some of them when I bass fish, man. Even a bass, the teeth of a bass, boy. Some crankbaits just, and it's funny because even the Rapalas, you put a brand new one on and you drop it over the side of the boat and watch how it's tracking. Even some of them, you can take a pair of needle nose and tune that nose ring on it, you know, because some of them, you know, Rapala's pretty good about pre-tuning, but even then, your bomber long A's and all that you're dragging, you can fucking tune them so they swim perfect. And a lot of people don't realize that sometimes that tight wobble, that wide wobble, it all makes a difference. They got perfect. So
yeah, I always love the nicknames they give their baits. They got, I don't know if it's just Lake Erie or not, but they have like nicknames for the bait. It might not be called that on the package, but they'll call it green. I'll throw a green lettuce and 2 Wonder Breads. You know, like,
yeah.
what the hell are you talking about? They have one that's called Wonder Bread because it's got like the polka dots that you see on the bread box. They just give them nicknames.
Bomber Long A's made a jerk bait that was Wonder Bread back in the 70s, early 80s. We used to use all the time too. You know, even now I see that's, you know, then they named another company made one and they called it a clown because it had them dots, a white base with different colored dots, and that one they called clown. But yeah, that's the same way with these trolling spoons, like the Northport nailers and stuff they use on the salmon. They got so many names, like you said, it's crazy.
Silver Flash, Wonder Bread, Green Lettuce, Doomsday.
Do it.
Purple Haze. There's one called Purple Haze.
Oh yeah.
Like, God, these sounds like weed brands, not lures.
Well, where do you think the weed brand got their names from?
They hung out around Lake Erie boat captains.
Oh, you'd laughed your ass off. We're up at the bar and we're building the damn ramp for them with the groomer to do their cardboard race they do every year. The adults do it on Saturday, the kids do it on Sunday. And I'm standing at the top of this great big hill up there we're building up. And a bunch of people come out of the bar and they're standing in the parking lot. And I'm looking out there and I looked at the 2 guys that were cutting the steps in and I go, I smell weed. So I go, all right, who's smoking weed? Fucking pretty bad. I could smell it from fucking 75, 80 feet away. And I'm up on the top of that fucking hill. I kind of laugh, but.
Well, people that smoke weed are always amazed that people that don't smoke weed can smell that shit coming out of their chimney from 2 miles away.
Well, once you finish smoking, people can smell it. And they, what are you talking about? No?
Well, I'm just talking about my friends. I'm like, I can smell that stuff from your driveway when you're smoking it in your house. I already could smell it out here on your front yard. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I smell like weed.
No, I'm telling you, I know there's. Go ahead.
Well, I just like it that I smoke it and people smell it on me. Like, goddamn.
Well, he's in the basement again.
Well, I don't care, right? I mean, I don't care that they smell it. Cops, whatever.
Look, I was cutting grass in a lawn once, and I was down by the road, and the truck come along, blew the horn. I turned and looked. There's a buddy I know, and he drove by. And dude, I'm telling you, I ran into him, and I go, I don't know what the fuck you're smoking, dude. Holy shit! He drove by, and I could smell it. And he's like, I'm like, well, when you're in your car, why don't you use one of them pens or something? He's like, fuck that, I smoke bud. I'm like, I can tell.
A flower guy, fuck yeah! Oh, that's how I am. I don't like the other shit. I like smoking flower. Everybody's, well, fuck. You want some fucking what's that shit you put in your eyes? You know, get rid of the red. No, I don't. They've always called me red eye my whole life. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm a red eye motherfucker. I smoke weed. I'm not gonna hide it. And so what
Oh, I
if
know,
I
I
smoke
know.
weed?
Hell, it's no different than when I quit smoking for a while. Fuck, I could walk up to you and tell you were a cigarette smoker immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, that was as obvious as the weed is to me, but
Well, yeah, I've talked to cops, and they can smell the weed on me, and so I ask them. I mean, well, what do you think's worse, smoking weed or drinking? They tell me every time, yeah, drinking's worse than smoking, right? Because even they knew back then, and
All you do is that they say, you smell like weed. Say, well, you smell like you missed out.
well, sorry for you. But no, I'd ask cops. Back in the day when I was smelling like weed, right next to them, what's worse,
is
drinking
Matthew
or
back?
smoking?
Is Matthew back in the basement or?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, he is.
You kicked me in the
Sorry.
basement again, 801.
There ain't nothing wrong with you being in the basement. No,
All right.
okay.
The problem is 801 kicks me in the basement, then he forgets I'm down there and he thinks I'm down there cleaning his basement or something.
Right?
No, I don't expect you to clean shit. I mean, fuck, just sit there.
All right. I forgot what I was talking about now.
Well, I don't get embarrassed when people come in my house and say, fuck, your house is dirty and shit. Fuck you. Hell, fuck off.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
care.
the fucking broom's right over there. Help yourself to it.
Yeah.
Your cabinet's clean? That's all I
Oh,
can
fuck, I
say.
got a lot of shit going on.
We live in our house. That ain't always clean.
Yeah. We actually live here, right?
Yeah, we actually live
Yeah,
here,
there you
so
go.
you know.
Oh, Dickie. 820. Oh, good. That's been a while. You still there, Dickie?
Yeah, we even got the girls in there in chat talking about fishing.
Yeah. I'm gonna be fishing
Smells like fish, tastes like chicken. It's all good.
I'm gonna be fishing some chocolate milk Saturday though, for sure. I don't think I could find any clean water here for the next few weeks.
Well, I'm going to try fishing tomorrow. Yeah, but, I did walking out there today. I'm like, God damn it. It just, it's hard for me to walk. And that sucks. It pisses me off because I want to. I was like, God damn it. I wish I could walk further, and I can't because I want to do shit, but I realize, well, fuck, I can't. And it pisses me off.
My
I
right
wanna
leg
do-
didn't want to cooperate this morning.
I want to do a lot more than I do. Yeah.
Youper, I used to think that you couldn't catch fish in muddy water. And I'm glad that there's a lot of people that still think that,
Yeah.
because I'll be the only one out on the lake. And all those guys would be surprised to see what you can catch out of no clarity in the spring, as long as it's this time of year.
Well, when you're fishing, you're in dark water.
Right.
You don't want to use a light, something that you want. If you're in dark water, you want to use a dark fucking jig or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would think you want to use something lighter, but no, in darker water, you want dark shit.
Well,
Right.
what muddy water allows you to do is fish on top of them.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you can get right up in close to them. And not only that, a lot of
that
times,
chartreuse and shit ain't gonna be good for you when you're in dark water. You want a dark thing. In dark water, it shows better dark than it does you think you want a bright fucking something, but it's opposite, right?
well, That's even in clear water at night if you're using a hoolie
Yeah,
popper.
you want more clear shit. You don't want a dark jig or what, you want a lighter one.
Because that black, even against the sky, it sticks out better than any white. But I'll tell you, this is my theory on that. A lot of times when you're in that muddy water, that water's a little hotter than the rest. So sometimes that muddy water might only be 18 inches deep and it clears as it goes to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, like you, if you're crappie fishing, if you're using a live minnow and it's muddy, you just want to make sure you got one kicking good because they'll hone right
Yep.
in on the vibration.
Lateral. That's lateral line bite. They're not
Yep.
using their eyes. They're using their lateral line.
Exactly. And they hone in. And then when they hit it.
Yeah, they're just sensing your bait. They're not seeing it. There's no way they could see in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why dark works better, I think. And dark shit.
Well, just like Uper says, something that's making a ruckus down there. Something that's
Yeah,
getting
I mean,
something's attention.
Well, that's gonna draw attention. But if you're just going and you're fishing with a dark thing in a dark water, it's better to have that dark thing than a lighter chartreuse, whatever. You know, because the dark thing is gonna stand out more in a dark water.
Yeah.
But you would think it'd
even
be
if I-
opposite. You would think it'd be opposite though, right?
Even if I use a jig right or tomorrow or what Saturday, it's still, even if I'm using a jig, it's going to be tipped with live bait. It's going to have something live with it, just for the smell, if anything else.
Yeah. All right, 801. Cheryl typed you a message in there. It says 8P2, ask your doctor for a TENS unit to put on your legs for circulation and muscle stimulation.
Yeah. How come I can't see this yet? My lighting hers up. I got that one.
No, it's 2 up from that. Uh-oh.
What?
Looks like you got somebody wanting the link, 801.
Is the link not up? Let me try. Fuck.
It's
Let me
probably
try.
way up at the top where he can't get to it.
No, I'll try it on my other phone. I got it charged up where I can use my other phone. Let's see if I can do it. Fuck, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's pinned.
It looks
What up,
like
Myron?
it's Myron, so let
God
him up.
damn it. You can't see it? Damn. How do I do it again?
I don't think you can go back far enough in the chat to grab it because it's way up at the top.
Well, yeah, I'm wondering how I can put it in. I'm not very good at this. So,
No, I wouldn't have a clue either.
it says unpin message. I don't want to unpin it.
Well, it looks like Cheryl just
Yeah,
did something.
yeah, somebody can do it for me.
Cheryl
Thank
did.
you, Cheryl.
She
That's
did.
what I love about Cheryl. He knows what's up. How come I'm not seeing this shit on here? We're gonna fuck him up. I'm not seeing the chat on my other phone. It's coming in. That's weird. I don't know. What's up,
Hey.
man?
Hey,
Thanks,
Myron.
Carol. Hi, guys. And hi, Susie.
Hello.
Seen a couple of things. I don't know how true it is, but it's always worth a try. In the wintertime, pink is supposed to be the best color for catfish. Well, it's supposed to work for most fish. The best in the wintertime is pink.
Like red and white?
A pink color and white.
Pink's the go-to color of mine.
And Another one is wrap copper wire. And if you can go in for a catfish, you got to put 5 wraps on your hook. No
Yeah, I've
more
heard
than
of that.
Chartreuse is good, yes.
And that's supposed to get the electricity going in the water to attract the fucking fish.
Well, you remember when I was younger, hell, all the crappie jigs, they were hand-tied hair jigs, and they were a pinky. So they had a pink head with white, like frickin' different types of hair jigs, you know. Squirrel, deer tail hair, and
Yeah.
pink is my favorite color.
Yeah, I put a,
TJ?
yeah, that's a good color.
Well, good, no, guys. Oh, yeah.
I have a there's a lure maker near me. He makes this swim bait. He calls it pink slush. I mean, it's as pink can be.
See the peak.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I've
it.
caught some pretty good walleye on it.
Drink the drink. Sorry.
About what?
Drink the drink. Take the pig. Right?
Drink it.
Well, how you been,
I'm gonna
Myron?
have another cigarette. Fuck you guys.
Oh, not too bad. I guess.
Well, I've been busy enough that I ain't been able to catch your lives lately.
Well, I know it's that time of year.
Well, I went live. I said, fuck, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna see if I can get Myron to come in tonight. Cause he's not live. And it worked.
Well, I was between
Good
movies, so I thought I'd check and see what was going on.
I went live thinking, God, hopefully we can bring Myron in. So it's good.
Basically.
Fuck, I seen something put on the hook too. It was really good, but now I can't remember what it was.
Not a mess like last night. But not a mess like last night.
Mm.
Christopher, will you go out to my truck and grab that bottle out of the back seat?
Oh, good lord.
I think I got time for one last tobacco, and I do got a caller soon here.
I gotta go grab my bottle's empty, so I got another one. I bought 2 the other day. So I gotta go grab my other bottle out of the truck.
Jeez, I watch guys catching fish with a wiener.
Hey,
Yeah,
wieners catch fish all the time.
they do make prank lures like that. Yeah.
No, wieners catch fish.
I've seen fishing lures shaped like hula gals.
No, actually, it was a wiener. You could see it sag when he let it go.
Oh, okay.
Don't you remember the old Budweiser cans? They made many Budweiser cans into lures years ago.
Oh yeah, beer
I
can
had
lures.
Yep, I don't know where the hell it went. I wish I still had it.
Well, during the springtime, it's always my favorite time of fishing because fish are they're really handicapped this time of year. They're coming out of their winter coma and they're biting like wildfire this time of year.
Well, everybody, you get your pre-spawn bite. You know, everybody's gearing up for the spawn. So
Mm-hmm. Pre-spawn, spawn, post-spawn. Those are 3 times where you should be on the water.
yeah, for sure.
Eek. It's up.
If you're looking to stockpile fish for the summer, that's the time to do it for sure.
Oh God, I could get if I really put the time in, you know, sun up to sundown, and you got all the right conditions and the crappie are spawning, I could catch 200 other motherfuckers without breaking a sweat.
Yeah, what's your limit?
Some places we have limits, some places we don't.
Well, yeah, I guess on your private ponds you wouldn't have.
No, it's as much as you can fit in your cooler. That's the limit. But in public lakes and public rivers, there's usually a 9-inch rule and a 30 a day kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. See, we're 25 in any combo, so if you're catching bluegills and crappie, you can still only keep 25 total.
I think the statewide walleye is 6 a day, 15 inches minimum.
Yeah, that's exactly
Pike,
what we
fish
are.
fish like pike fall into the categories as much as you can carry. They almost fall into a rough fish category here.
See, and here you're only allowed 2 pike.
Catfish, the only thing with catfish here is if you catch more than one over 30 inches, then they want you to start throwing them back. But if you can catch 150,000 29-inch catfish in one day, if you want. Bluegill have no size limit. Perch and bluegill have no limits really, unless you're on Erie. I think bass have some kind of weird 6 a day, 14 inches, maybe 12 inches. I always forget. I don't keep bass. I don't keep up with it.
Oh, I know
Good
it. I
for you,
it's
Joe.
It's not going to cost me anything for a license, and the fish I'm going to be trying for, there's no limit on them.
Yeah, I mean, that's a smart way to go, Myron. You might as well, if you're really wanting to fill your freezer, you might as well go after something that has no limit, no catch size. I mean, they're more than happy to see you take a boatload of certain fish out of lakes.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is out of the river.
I don't
Her
remember
itty
that.
bitty titties.
Yeah, itty bitty kitties. Band in the 50s. You remember that song, Myron?
I got it on
Yeah, okay.
in my repertoire there.
Cheryl, there's nothing wrong with itty bitty titties. I like them all.
More than a mouthful's of waste.
Hey,
You like-
big, small, itty
like-
bitty. I love them all.
You like Raisinets, 801?
Well, where are they at?
You don't know what Raisinets are?
Maybe.
That's what you're talking about.
Listen, a handful of
Little knuckle under, coming out. Well, Evan Root. Got the old Evan Root going on.
Yeah.
We see your mood ring.
Well, I'm talking about the garbage hanging out, right? The Evan Root.
I thought you were talking about a boat motor.
Well, kinda. I called the Evan Root.
That's the only Evan Root I know.
No, when a girl has her, thing and it's got the big old junk hanging below, sticking out. Yeah, you gotta love that, right?
Oh, I thought you were getting ready to talk some Jeremy stuff there for a minute.
No, I'm just talking lips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stare at the floor.
Is he around tonight?
Who? No, Jeremy?
Yeah.
I haven't
He's
seen him.
probably in bed pretty soon. It's fucking.
Oh, he's in bed right now.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
I'd be in bed too if I wasn't doing anything but driving tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'll go tomorrow.
You should, man. If you can get out, get out.
Well, the problem is, walking, Matt. That I want to do shit, but I get out there, I try to walk it, and I just can't do it, and it's stuck.
You got any places you can just pull up to the shoreline or not?
Well, I know once, no, I do, but it's closed right now, this lake, till June. But I drive right to the fucking, when we got the parking lot, couple of picnic tables under a thing, and about 50 yards to the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. There's a lot of spots I can do, but I got to figure them out. But that one's closed till June. That's the one I want to go to the other day. I looked and it was closed too.
June
So
seems like
I'm trying to,
such a late date to open a place.
well, I just need a place I can walk to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I just saying.
I can't.
Why the hell they open so late?
I can't do the fucking quarter-mile walk all the way down here, and I can't do that anymore.
I get that.
My leg. I want to go so bad, but I got to be able to do it. That's the part that sucks. But yeah, I'm going.
You got any
I'll
rivers
go
near you that are worth fishing?
Rivers?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Well, that's the thing. I could drive to a spot, go out there, fish that turn right there, get back out in my car, go to another place, fish. But like I'm saying, it's a lot of work for me to do that. It hurt, and
Well, you got a lot of dams that are real easy to fish. That's
I need a spot where I can just cast out in, which if I find, I'll just fish right there and don't have to walk.
right.
I don't have to go down fucking cliffs and.
How about a pond? You got a pond?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of those. Fuck, but I
That's
don't
about
like
as
going
easy
to
as it
them.
gets.
I don't like going to them because that's where everybody goes. And I mean, my favorite is river fishing. I love walking up and down the rivers.
Yeah, me too.
Finding the turns. You catch every turn, you're gonna catch a fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the flat spots you aren't, but where the river turns in that corner, you're always gonna catch a fish. Oh, it's just hard for me to get to them now.
Any log pile, anything creates an eddy, and if once you understand that, or a big boulder out there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I can get to it, I don't have to walk. Fuck yeah, I'd love to spend hours there. It's just there ain't too many of them. Well, there is a lot, but they're not. They don't produce like spots I can go to that I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know if I get this spot, fuck, I'm gonna Purdue every time.
Cheryl thinks you could use a moped or a small motorcycle, and Joe Cole says you could use a three-wheeler.
Joe Cool.
Joe Cole.
Oh, he ain't in here. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah, he is.
What up, Joe Cool? Welcome in. Oh, Joko.
Yeah, it's Joko.
Okay, yeah. What up, bro?
You could
Good to
do it.
see
My
you.
mom's husband's got a golf cart that he turned into a fucking fishing cart. He's got all his rods on the top of it, and he just drives that around to the lakes.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You get one of these little e-bikes that
Mhm.
might be able to use and get down there. Fuck yeah, that'll help too.
Well, yeah, but
But,
that e-bike,
but
do they make
the
e-bike
good
for training
fishing
wheels?
spots, you got to get to the good fishing. I mean, fuck, I catch these things. I go fish at 1 o'clock in the morning at night, and that's when you catch them. They're fucking tail whipping on, dancing on top of the water,
Mhm.
like that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trout, I don't know, but that's most of what I fish for is trout here.
Well, I think
So
that's
that,
what you got a lot of, right?
yeah, that's what I deal with, right? It's mostly trout. But yeah, there's times when you get to places I know, but they're hard to get to. But you get down there and you fish at 1, 2 in the morning, and those fucking fish are, I mean, they're hitting the fucking rod hard, and their tail dancing on top of the water as you're reeling them in. That's the shit I like. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Oh yeah, the fishermen live for the fight, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Unless you hook a rare fish and then you're just going, oh shit, the whole time. Please don't get off. Please don't get off.
Well, those are the ones you want to keep, though, right?
Yeah, I know, but those are the ones that get me nervous when I'm reeling them in. When I got one of those 35-pound catfish on or whatever, something I don't catch every day, it's like, come on, stay glued.
Yeah.
You get real nervous when they get close to the boat. Like, this is happening.
Well, you get nervous, and so do the fish, right?
Oh yeah. Get that same feeling when an 8-point buck walks in front of me.
Well, because I know there's spots I can fish, but in the winter time, not so much. So I've got to choose my shoot. But yeah, I got to be at a place where I can walk to because I can't walk very far. And fuck, I want to get that shit so fucking bad. I want to get shit.
Yep. Do what
Just
you
that,
can do.
even a tap, just that tap, fucking on the rod. Is I don't care if it's small. You want that fucking tap. You want to hook it. You want to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Let go, whatever. But it's all about that fucking pull on the rod, right?
Yeah. And if you get to bring 20 of them back for dinner, that's a bonus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I understand completely 801 because when the walleye are in here heavy, we troll planer boards so you get your bait away from the boat. But as time passes and the grass starts to grow, then I go to a cone sinker above a swivel with a floating jig head and I just drift across there. Then you got a rod in each hand, and when one of them walleye hit it, like you said, you drop back and you feel them there. It's like when on the planer board, it's going 1.11 to 1.5 mile an hour, and they just hit it. They hooked themselves.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, even them big boats, you run them little 9.9 kicker engines.
You bet. Yeah.
But that's all I have is a 9.9. I got a 16-foot DV aluminum boat, and this is the boat I grew up in. My grandpa gave it to me when I was 21. I grew up in this boat. I caught thousands of fish out of this boat.
Mhm.
I don't want any. I don't like my boat. It's a lot of work. Boats are a lot of work. You gotta
Bust out another 1,000.
Yeah.
every year. Yeah, I know.
No, I got a 9.9 Honda 4-stroke, but I got the trolling motor on the nose now. So I mean, yeah,
Well, see, I have a 9.9. I have a
battery I got, but
yeah. So you gotta have two. You gotta have two batteries, right?
plus the boat battery for the starter and the radio and every other thing. So yeah, sometimes 3 and 4 batteries,
Yeah.
which that's like putting another person in the boat.
Well, I mean, I've used that fucking trolling instead of using my actual. Just use that trolling on the front and pulling that boat where I want because I think the fish are there. But I mean, when the wind and shit comes in, it's not good enough. Like it won't fight the wind, the waves and shit. So you got to use your other motor, your gas motor.
Well, that's the thing though, see, and mine's like a frickin' 76-pound thrust with a real long shaft, so even in the wind it don't come up. But if I'm using my kicker in the back and a gust comes, it'll blow the nose over on me, where the trolling motor, I'll eat up them batteries, but I can hold with it.
Yeah, but if you got enough batteries and you're going out there and you're charging your batteries while you're going out, right? That helps. If you can use that gas motor to charge your electric one while you're using it, that helps a lot.
You all right? You okay? All right. All right. Oh, shit.
Yep, I think it's time for me to get out of here too.
Yeah, I'm going to end this. I guess.
All
All right.
Have a good night.
Everybody,
You guys have a good night.
everybody on
Night,
the panel, see you later.
So you guys.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for everybody being here. Appreciate it.